Hey guys, I'm your vegan food explorer and I've just got back from a run. It's absolutely baking outside. It was a real hard one, but I now need to get some food and I've got something that's going to be just the sustenance I need. Okay, so you know these guys, Moving Mountains, make the plant-based sausage really famous. They got great taste towards. Well, they now make Fishless plant-based fingers. So they're made by the same company. They're 100% plant-based. Source of protein, look absolutely epic. Let's get into the video.
Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as it really helps, and we've got loads of awesome content lined up ready for you.
So we picked these up from Waitrose. They cost £3.60 and you get 10 in your pack. So that's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, it is still pricey, but it's definitely Moving Mountains products are a premium and they are a lot more expensive than others. So it's about what I expected, but it is still more expensive than, say, your Birdseye fish fingers, which come in at about £2, £2.50. So these are pretty new. So I hope that us buying them, the price will come down over time.
So packaging, you get your bag. What are they made out of? So they are made out of pretty simple ingredients actually. Sometimes they can be a bit crazy, but it's essentially, I mean, the number one ingredient is water. That's actually crazy. Then it's wheat flour, so unfortunately this isn't one for our gluten-free vegan friends, but Moving Mountains do have some sausages which are gluten-free, so I do recommend those. Then it's got wheat flour, vegetable protein, bit of oil, some starch, thickener, bit of flavouring, which I assume, so the natural flavouring gives it that fishy taste, because none of that is really giving that flavour to me. Maybe a bit of spice extract and spices, but I would say that natural flavouring surely has to be the fish flavour. So we've got your family favourites. It's a flaky texture and golden breadcrumbs. Now that is exactly what I'm going to be judging it on today. We want a real flake of the flake here, golden here, and we don't want too much separation. You sometimes have it that almost the fish bit plops out of the breadcrumbs. We don't want that. So how do we cook it? We're going to cook them from frozen. We're going to do the oven. Apparently you can hob it, but I just want my traditional fish finger sandwich and I'm going to chuck them in the oven. So we're going to put them in for 200 degrees for 15 minutes. Calorie wise, let's have a little look. So 100 grams, so for about a third of the pack, it's 233 calories, 10 grams of protein, bit of fat but no saturated basically, and some carbohydrates. Right, let's try, I mean, let's do a third, a bit over a third, let's do 4. Okay, so straight out the pack, I mean the colour looks absolutely amazing. Size wise, pretty decent. I mean that's standard fare, is it? It really, isn't it? Golden, I would definitely say that. Let's get these in the sun. Look at that. Wowzers. Okay, they look cool. Okay, let's have 4. We'll have 4 and put them in some bread. And I'll plop them on like that. Looking good. Right, let's get them in the oven and I'll see you in 15 minutes.
Okay, I just put them in. We're going to put the timer on for 15 minutes and I'm going to go and grab a shower. See you in 15.
Okay, right, timer's up. Let's have a look what we got. Oh yeah. Honestly, I could smell them through the house. Let me just close the oven. I could smell that lovely fish finger flavour permeating through my entire house, which is not a very big house, so that's not that impressive, but it does smell really good. Look how golden they are. Yeah, really impressed with that. Let me see, just make sure they're not sticky. Yeah, they haven't even stuck. Sometimes, because this layer, like I was saying before, can be... It's not kind of fused with the vegan fish, so it can sometimes get stuck, and some I've had, yeah, you can just see a little bit there. You pick this up and the whole bottom stays on, which the fish version doesn't do. Right, let's chop one up and have a little try of it. Okay, right, so we've got our 4 here. We're going to be taking these 3 and making a vegan fish finger sandwich, but this little guy, this little bod, is going to be sacrificial testing fish finger. So I'm using ketchup. That is a bit sacrilege, to be honest. You should be using mayonnaise, but I haven't got any, so we're going to be using ketchup. Right, straight off the bat, already you can see not many crumbs have fallen off here, which I think is really, I know I keep going on about it, but I think that's a really good sign. We're going to cut into one.
So far they've got the smell, the look. That cuttability is really, really nice. You can see that, very flaky inside. I think they were pretty honest about that actually, very flaky. On my knife as well, you've got a little bit, and then the golden breadcrumbs definitely is fused with the fish. Right, let's go in for a little taste. Wow, that is seriously impressive. So recently I had the squeaky bean fish fingers, and for me they were good. They were an amazing vegan version, but for me that tastes like an amazing fish finger. That, you know, regardless of vegan, non-vegan, that is seriously good. The crumbs, very light on the outside, but you still get that flavour and that crunch, and then the fish on the inside. I honestly don't know how they do it. It must be that natural flavouring, because it really does taste like fish. Let's try another one. I'm just going to use my fingers now. It's because I think the beauty of a fish finger is you get, because it's all round, you get it on the roof of your mouth, then you get the flavour on your tongue as well, and then as you break through you then get the fishy flavour, so it's that combination. And I just love a sauce on there. I have to say, I think I gave the squeaky beans, I think it was an 8. They were pretty good. I think compared to this, I may actually downgrade those to a 6, and I would put this as, I'd put it as a 10. No, actually, we're going to have to downgrade it to a 9, just because of the price. £3.50 is pretty expensive. That's 35p each. I think that's on the high side, especially when they're competing with fish fingers, which are very, very cheap. So if they can get it down, then it will go from a 9 to a 10, but flavour-wise, that is outstanding. I think that could go toe-to-toe with any of the vegan meats in different categories and probably beat it. So this is getting your Vegan Food Explorers seal of approval. You have to go out and try it. Let me know in the comments if you've had it, what you think of it, and of course, we'll see you in the next video.